guess what? I'm making another prop. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but here we go. It's officially time to build Zoro's swords. Doing the Kitetsu, Shusui, and Wado Ichimonji. I don't know if I'm saying the word, like the names right. I just hear Zoro say that and I'm like, yes. So these are the 3 that I'm doing. Yeah. I did watch a couple tutorials, which I'll try to link below. Shusui, at least I do actually have a template. That should help because they all roughly have like the same size as far as I can tell. 68 inches in blades. I think Shusui is a little bit longer. And then like 11 inches in the handle. The sheath is around 75 inches. I think it's mostly like going to be the details and the sheaths and the handles that are different. But like the base should be basically the same, I think. I am planning on taking these to Katsucon, which is actually, I think, a month away. Oh my god, why do I keep doing this? Why do I have to build stuff in such little time? I've been wanting to build Zoro swords for forever. I want to have them, but I want to build them. Why? I don't know. So I'll probably stress out about this for the next month. I'm gonna have to measure. They're gonna be 104 inches long with the sheaths. How am I gonna get this to Katsucon? I'm gonna have to build them in pieces. No! Ow. I don't want to pay for oversized baggage. If I want to take them to any cons, I have to make them collapsible. But the issue is with the katanas, they're thin, so they're not like making my axe or my blood hammer. There's not as much space. I don't know if it'll work, to be fair. I don't know if any of it will work. I think that I'm just gonna end up having to go over this with my dad and maybe my sister. They're the ones I usually turn to when this stuff happens. And maybe go over it with them, brainstorm a little bit, see if they think I'm crazy or if they're just gonna tell me to scrap the whole thing, it's not happening, and I'll be like, okay, and you guys will never see this video. So we'll see how it goes. Good news, guys. I'm dumb. My brain was not working correctly. I was like 104 centimeters. My brain translated that to inches, so it like went from like this to this. But I was like, no, like people carry them around at cons. Like I know how like big they are. What people have carried around at cons. The size of Kokoku, like the one that I made already, and it was like whoop. I don't know where the disconnect was, but it's fine. It's 104 centimeters long, which is about 41 inches, which is still bigger than my checked luggage. Thinking that if I make the blade, the handle, and the sheath, so the handle would be detachable. But I have a new plan. I'm not crazy anymore. It is now January 30th, and I have like 2 weeks to make these swords because I have not done anything. Oops. But I taped together the template that I have, at least for Shusui. My big luggage that I have, I can fit 27 inches of sword in my luggage. Anyways, it's just about good enough for all of them. So for the blades, going to be 27 inches, and then the sheaths should be 27 inches, maybe a little bit more, and that should be fine if I go on an angle with the sheath. And then the handles will be detachable. So I do have pretty thick EVA foam. I think it's like, I bought like the 10 millimeter or whatever one. So it's like the thicker one. I might see how it is with just 2 layers of that together. I don't know if I'll need like an actual stability inside that, because I know a lot of people will do like aluminum rod in the middle to give it stability and stuff, but I think if it's that much EVA foam, maybe it'll be good enough. I don't know. We will see. I cut this out and I lay it out. I'm gonna see if I need more, if I'm good, what's going on, all that jazz. I've determined that everyone else was right and I was wrong, because the stability of two swords together is just not there. All because I just didn't listen to what the EVA foam I was supposed to get was, and I just got the thick one, and I could have saved myself a lot of troubles, but I didn't. So, working with what we got. It's kind of hurting my finger. So, I think that's plenty of progress for tonight. It's not. It's really, really not. Update. It is currently February 6th, and I've done nothing. So that's not good. I did actually talk to my dad about the swords today. I asked him about my new idea for the swords, which is basically getting some like plywood and making this template out of plywood and then wrapping that in EVA foam, the thinner EVA foam, and basically making the sword out of like that, and then using like the extra end that we have of the wood, and then basically like fitting it together into the handle like a puzzle piece. He was like, oh yeah, we could totally do that, and like we brainstormed on it and everything, so that was great. And so he's gonna help me out with it, which is great because I'm running out of time. Y'all, I have so much to do, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So that's the update. I don't really have much, but I've got that. Okay, Mom and Dad came in clutch. Made 3 of these guys. Much thinner. Handles are thinner. Listen to everything that I asked them. How sweet of them. And so I can try wrapping this in EVA foam because it is a little bit thinner now. So we can still try the EVA foam on that, and then wrapping this, maybe building up the size with that 10mm EVA foam so it's a little bit wider of a handle. Cool. And then I need to build the guards. Nice and light and breezy. Eee. Hot glue. Cereal. And I'm rolling it into this. Now we have the sheath. 1. We've got the supplies. We've got 2. And we've got 3. Time to pack these guys.
What it's like to be known as dead. Now open up your eyes, you see the world that is red. Now what's the word, Captain? I think I caught you leaking.